Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Lorraine Pursell here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Topic that's very important, how to stop making excuses. So I'm going to give us all a few minutes to get on, pile on, while I go through my little spiel. I'm here with you every Monday and Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern at facebook.com/Lorraine Pursell MA. And on Monday, we talk about going into the quantum field of all possibilities. It's here always. We might as well learn how to use it to work for us instead of against us by default. And so that's what I talk to you about on Mondays while we hold on to our, good morning, Nilina. Hey, Sean, good morning. Instead of just, lazily let things happen to us because we haven't been understanding the implications of the quantum field that is always in operation. So that's what we do on Mondays. We actually go into the quantum field together with our dream, our vision, and we hold that in that energy. So that's what we do on Fairy Godmother Monday. I am your Fairy Godmother with my magic wand and my crystal ball, okay? 25 years as a former marriage, family, and child counselor. I've heard it all, addressed it all, and so now I'm taking it here because I no longer work with one-on-one clients. So on Friday, so I bookend the week. On Friday, we are into Body Talk Friday, which is today, happening now, where we go into our 50 trillion cells and we consult our 50 trillion cells, what it needs from us to restore and regenerate, because we just beat the hell out of our bodies all week long by ignoring it because we're pushing, which is the masculine model, which is what we've been innocently taught to do, and it doesn't always work. Hi, sister. So it doesn't always work because what winds up happening is in our 40s and 50s, our bodies are carrying the fallout of that, and we wind up getting these symptoms and our bodies start deteriorating. And I'm all about doing it in a sustained way. This is my whole thing, guiding women who want to get their message out in the world in a business or a hobby or a craft or an art, and do it in a way that doesn't exhaust and deplete their adrenals and their kidneys and start destroying their body, because I want you to live a long, long, healthy, vibrant life. No gimping. Without any gimping. And I am not saying anything about anybody who has a symptom right now or has a diagnosis right now. Trust me, I'm not doing that at all. I'm just saying maybe tune in on Fridays so that we can start tuning into that body, start learning to listen to those cells, start cultivating our inner knowing of what our bodies want from us, and start using our body as like a co-pilot that guides us every step along the way. So that's me. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So good all of you are here. Woo! My topic today, how to stop making excuses. Oh my God. I just did it yesterday in a big way, and I couldn't wait to tell you guys this, because let me just tell you, anything I put up here that I'm going to be talking about, you could bet I'm going to be experiencing that before I come on here. I did in a big way yesterday. I was learning more about crypto and getting really overwhelmed and flooded, and getting mad at myself, mad at everything. Why can't I get this? And beating myself up a little bit. And then I found myself, I hate my amazing, oh yeah, hey nephew. Yes, okay, great. And so I was, as I was rushing out the door to go pick up my grandson, felt my mind going, oh, well, it's this and it's that and it's this. And I was making excuses. And I realized that when we make excuses, it's innocently because, let me catch my breath on this. It's innocently because we feel demoralized. I felt demoralized. It's like after all the time I've been working on this, I still don't get this. And there was this thing that was just like, just beating myself up. So Neelina, I'll try not to swear. Hey, Marcus. So see if this rings true for you. When you start to make excuses, it's usually because we're backed in a corner and we have so much pressure on us that something has to come out, right? Is this making sense? Is this resonating at all? I'd love to hear if it is. So what I noticed for me is I just felt demoralized. I just felt demoralized. The beautiful person who was helping me, I could tell I'd reached her last nerve. Thanks, Neelina. I could tell I reached her last nerve, and I'm just like, what am I going to do? And, I do have the gift of dyslexia. So, it makes it even doubly more challenging. So, but I'm determined, if other people can do it, I can too. I'm starting to think, who do I need? Maybe it's Steve Jobs or Einstein giving our power away. Yes. Someone on the other side, or maybe someone here that I need to tap into their energy to give me, because I know in the stream of well-being, there's clarity, unlimited clarity. I need that. Hold on, I'm going to take a sip of this. I'm indulging in some coffee this morning because it makes my brain go like this. Super focused. I bet you this is one of my keys. So I was thinking this morning, who do I tap into? Maybe the guy that invented Ethereum, to just tap into his energy. So yes, it's giving our power away, Neelina. And hey, Kathy, good morning. And it's also, that thing I felt being so demoralized. And then I felt my mind just going, excuse. That blame, that whole blame shift thing. That's what I came up to. So making excuses, Neelina, you said it so well. We're giving our power away instead of taking responsibility. So the way I could have done that on that is like, I'm learning. I'm doing better with this whole new world here. And, every week, I wouldn't say every day, but every week a little bit more gets to land on the foundation. And I go, oh, I remember that term. So this is what I want to do, is just, I just want you to go like this to yourself. Marcus, I hope this doesn't make you want to gag. Just put your arms around yourself and just say, it's okay. You're not to blame. You're not wrong. You're in a learning curve, and I just send you love, and I send you grace, and I send you mercy. And I send you soothing for your nervous system. And honestly, whenever we are blaming or blame shifting, it's because we're squeezed. And it's so funny because we go back to being a 2-year-old, right? I don't think we go too far from being a 2-year-old, honestly. So having compassion for ourselves and then extending it, having compassion on those around us who also blame, and knowing that that's also what they're doing, that they just feel like backed up against a wall. And, it doesn't feel good to be blamed for something, right? So when we feel like we're going to be in a situation where we're going to be blamed for something, or like I was yesterday where I just felt demoralized. It's like I had to reach for something to pull onto. And I felt my mind going into excuse. It's blaming this, blaming that, blaming this, blaming that. Oh. And so, like I talked about last week, I think, or maybe it was Monday, about our mind, it's not we're not responsible for the thoughts that come into our head, because those thoughts, here I was, this vibrational magnet for all this bitching and complaining. Sorry, Marcus. Bitching and complaining because I felt so demoralized. And so all these thoughts came in as a vibrational match for that, right? So I'm not responsible for the thoughts that come in, but I'm responsible for what I continue to entertain. So I, noticed, I was aware, and I noticed, pardon me, and then I was able to, okay, I'm doing better. I'm doing better. Just cut myself some slack. Try that and just see what that does. When you find yourself complaining in your mind, I doubt that you complain out loud very much. As the Earth Angel community, I doubt that you complain out loud very much. However, I do believe that we do a lot of grumbling and complaining inside of our head, and that we entertain it until we're aware, because that thing will just and take us down like a, bomber plane. Okay. So let's just start breathing in energy to Mother Earth. And then I'm sure more will want to come through me on this. But I wanted to share that with you because, listen, anytime I talk about this stuff, any stuff, it's stuff that I am in some level of mastery of, but that means that I also get to experience exercising myself in these things also. And I always like to tell you guys when I've hit the skids, because I don't want you to ever think that I've arrived, okay? Or compare yourself to me in a way that I don't do these things. So I'm always delighted when I get to share with you, oh, I just did that. Those were the best counselors I had. I had 2 counselors like that. They were so great. And then I didn't feel like I had a problem. Yeah, Kathy says I don't do anything out loud. Yeah, but boy, we've got a circus going on between our ears, right? Do, 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 do. Like, wow. Oh. Okay, breathe in the white light from the top of your head. Oh, counterclockwise spin all the way down, touching every one of your 50 trillion cells. And every cell is a universe unto itself. Isn't that amazing? Every cell in our body is a universe unto itself. Woo! And just consult as it goes down, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. It's cleaning out every cell. The white, golden, pink light is cleaning out every cell, and all the way down into Mother Earth, the master composter. She knows exactly what to do with it all. Right. Especially, Nilina, I know I've had a conversation with you, and I know you're shy. And shy people, I'm very shy too. You might not think it by seeing me on these live streams, but between the live streams, I do very little talking. I'm lucky if I put, very many sentences together. Just only when I'm on Zooms. But I'm very shy. And so the shy people, because we don't feel like we can, it all goes on in here, right? Yes. Oh, yeah, exactly. Trapeze, that thought, woo, the elephant, that thought. And it's always around doing something to make us feel better, okay? And that's because I think one of the reasons we get into excuses is that we feel a little demoralized, like I did yesterday. And I'm sure there's a range of reasons, but it's always because we don't want to be blamed. It doesn't feel good to be blamed. We were blamed all the time we were growing up. Some sibling was blaming us for something, or our parents were blaming us for something, and it's just, it's not fun. Okay, so again, all this white light coming down from the top of our heads, counterclockwise spin all the way through our 50 trillion cells, and dumping everything that doesn't serve us down. Hey, we had an eclipse 2 days ago. Woo! Talk about big changes. I don't understand what that means, but let's just Whew, let's throw extra energy in because of the eclipse. Anything that came up. It was an intense day for me yesterday, and probably the day before. Was it intense last couple days for you? Yes. Okay, so let's just send all that flack that came up in that all the way down into Mother Earth, and let's consult Mother Earth. Mother Earth, we appreciate you so much. We love you. We love you. We love all the beauty you give us. What do you require of us today to help you? Help the planet energetically. What do you need from us today? And I always start by priming the pump and starting with my ME for Mother Earth so that when it comes through, I can go ahead and write it in. Mother Earth, what do you require of us today? What do you require of me today? It's like I get a feeling. It's hard to put it into words. It's like I see a tranquil lake, like Lake Tahoe, and it's not quite being calm, but it's like, maybe it's tranquil. Tranquil. Lake. Here, I'm just going to say it, Lake Tahoe. From where Janine and I are from, in California. Actually, Lake Tahoe is both California and Nevada. Kathy, that would explain a lot. Awesome. Mother Earth, be a force within you. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So, oh my gosh, Mother Earth, we just appreciate you. Okay, so the last couple days, it was so strong and heavy on me that I found myself, because I put a lot of miles on my car now because I'm shuttling my grandkids everywhere. I was just having to say beauty, 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 love, love, love. And then every time I say beauty, I just look at the leaves on the trees and my attention goes there. I've trained my mind to do that, okay? Instead of like down here in the mud, you know, the grumbling in our heads. Ugh. It's constant vigilance, guys, constant vigilance. And ask ourselves, am I aware? Am I aware? Am I aware? Oh, thank you, 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 thank you. I'm so thankful for this opportunity to be on here and talk to you guys every Monday and Friday. I need this outlet because I have so much that comes to me. I feel like I'm going to pop if I don't have this outlet. And I just am so thankful that you guys are here to listen to me. And I trust that it's of service. Okay, so back to the bottoms of our feet. Now we're going to really listen. What are the aches and pains in our bodies saying to us? What are they saying to us as we go through? Check your calves, your ankles, your knees, the place where the energy tends to, coagulate, especially the negative energy tends to stick. Florence Scovel Shinn says in that Game of Life and How to Play It that bitching and complaining, that stuff in our head, we've got to shift it because it winds up settling in our joints. And that's where arthritis comes from. I said this before, but my parents and my grandparents, I used to love sitting around with them after dinner, you know, just sitting around having coffee, and they'd be talking politics and work, and oh my God, all they did was complain and smoke cigarettes and drink coffee. And they all had arthritis and rheumatism. Florence Scovel Shinn, if you want a good book, read The Game of Life and How to Play It. Janine, let's see. Mother Earth is telling me to stay calm and focused at work because I'm the it person today. I have to cashier and mix paint and do lumber orders. Just stay calm. Oh, sister, just sending you energy. Whew, lots of deep breathing, girl. Running into the bathroom, getting yourself together, and then coming back out. Yes, 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 yes. Nilina saying the same thing. Breathe deep. Love, love, love. Okay, so what is our body saying to us? Just tune in, because your body is your vehicle that hauls you around, hauls your soul around. Okay? We couldn't be here if it wasn't for this body. So, oh my gosh, it's my favorite passion to take care of it. Not that I always do, but I'm always coming back to what I know works for me and keeps my body clear, keeps my blood clear, so that I don't get any aches and pains. And one of the big things I've got to start doing is walking with my weights. Oh, I've just fallen off of that since I went to Myrtle Beach. You guys know how long that was ago? Maybe a month and a half. I still haven't walked with I've done it a couple times, and I've walked with my grandson, but not with my weight. My arms are starting to, get wimpy again. So I've got to start lifting my weight. So I'm going to just make a declaration. I'm going to start that thing again. Okay. I'm going to commit to you guys. I'm going to start that again. Take care of my body. Take care of my body. I mean, I haven't been awful, because that just feels yucky. Okay. So what is your body saying that it needs from you? What are you eating and drinking that your body is, thank you, Nelina. We'll like link arms and do this together. What is your body saying to you that it wants you to eat less of, and drink less of, and eat more of, and drink more of? Like for me, my body's always saying more greens, more greens, more greens, more greens, and more lemon water. I found this really great. It's like my go-to lately. I get an Amy's lentil vegetable soup, and I only eat it. Yeah, sugar. I imagine that's what it wants you to eat less of. An Amy's lentil vegetable soup. It's got a little fat in it, so I don't eat it before 12. And I get it really hot, and I chop up. There's these greens that I just absolutely love. It's by Earthbound Farms. It's called Power Greens, and they last longer than the salad greens that just tend to like get all funky within a couple days, and you have to, Anyway, so I chop it up, and I put it in a bowl. I make a big bowl of it, and I pour the hot soup over it, and it just kind of wilts it a little bit. Doesn't cook it, but it just kind of wilts it. Then I put a bunch of chopped onions on the top, maybe some chopped tomatoes too. And then I'm going, okay, I got my greens in. I got some onions in. I got some tomatoes in. It's kind of my go-to lately. And, of course, my heavy metal detox smoothie. Getting better on getting back to that. Celery juice. My celery juice thingy that I broke is coming. So no more excuses to not have celery juice again. Woo, gonna get back on track. Yes, Nelina, more whole food. I've also been kind of binging on siete cookies lately. You know siete, it's the cassava fruit, cassava root, flourless cookies. They have these little tiny bags for like $6, so they're really expensive, and that makes it more desirable to me, because then there's only a few cookies and it costs a lot, so I don't indulge a whole bunch. Darcy, hey honey. Kathy, drinking dandelion tea for liver cleanse and all over good health. I should do that. Janine, I started celery juicing yesterday. You beat me to it, sis. Yay. Okay, so where are we with time right now? I know I've been blabbing. Woo. I feel like I have a break because I'm not leaving my house until 5 o'clock. Oh. And I have like expansive time right now, so I feel like I'm kind of relaxing with you guys. I probably won't be ending right at 30 minutes today. And sometimes we have good excuses. And the thing about there being no excuses, I don't know, sometimes we do. Sometimes we do have an excuse. But it's important to not do it in a blaming way about somebody or something, and just, you guys know, you know the spiel. It's just being in alignment. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to talk about next week. Being in alignment. That's one. So this on Monday for Fairy Godmother Monday. Is this the 21st today? Sure as hell is. Okay. Okay, so on Monday, I'm going to talk about being aligned. And on Friday, I'm going to talk about, are you letting yourself be programmed? So that's going to be the 28th. Okay. There, just made my decision. Yay. Volunteering at 4 p.m. So later start for me also. Great, Darlene. Okay, so I just feel like there's more that needs to be done here. So let's just spend some time in our torso, in our heart. And I want you to tap into your heart for your heart's desire. What is your heart's desire? And it might not be a thing, it might just be a way of being. So what is your desire for a way of being? A way of being, a way of being, a way of being. I just keep going back to, I want to be winsome and light and fun and a happy little nymph. That's how I want to be. Light heart, light heart, light heart. Because when you have a light heart, it's like everything eventually lifts. That's how I want to be. Yes, yes, yes. And my heart is really happy right now. I did it. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ah, God, yes. Oh, and I want to start exploring bliss again, the bliss edge. I want to start exploring the bliss edge. Darlene, Saturday I volunteer at 8 a.m. Oh, you're just doing lots of volunteering, aren't you? Let's see. I don't think I got to draw a card on Monday, so let's see what kind of card we've got. But I am so thankful, and I just know that this thing that I am tackling, I am determined to understand the blockchain. Which says a lot for someone who's completely hands-on and kinesthetic, because it's all out there in the ethers. There's nothing you can put your hands on, not one thing. And so, like, I like a piece of paper that I can hold in my hand and I stick it in a file and I go, that's where it is. But when it's on a desktop in a folder, sometimes I'm having. Anyway, I'm determined to understand the blockchain. So I know that I will get it. And I did an affirmation that was, I'm a master of tech and the blockchain. Right now that doesn't feel exactly right, but I can say I am getting better at tech and the blockchain. Ooh, okay, this bundle is flipping out. So let's see what in here is ours. It's the top card. Deep cellular healing. Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Does that resonate for anybody? And I have been resonating with the Arcturans lately. Deep. Diana Cooper did an Arcturan activation on Monday that I bought. And so this could be for me, but I'm sure for you too. Okay, so your body knows how to heal. Healing is your natural state. Physical and emotional disharmony can be a reflection of how the world, inner and outer, has been out of alignment. If you're suffering, okay, here we go. This is what I was talking about earlier. Physical and emotional disharmony can be a reflection of how the world, inner and outer, has been out of alignment. And we can bring ourselves into alignment. I was talking to a dear person yesterday on a Zoom, and she was sharing the disharmony in her family. And I was just immediately saying, this has to change because this is destroying the health of this family. Just being around disharmony, we can bring so much harmony to a situation. We can bring so much harmony to a situation by sending light into it. But so that's what we did. We sent light, we encased the whole situation and all the people affected by the disharmony in the situation. We just filled it with white light, contain that energy. So if you have anything in your life right now that is in disharmony, I invite you to do that. In fact, let's just do this for all the disharmony in the world right now, all the disharmony on the planet. We're just going to encapsulate it. Imagine it just being in a white bubble. There's so much energy coming out of my hands right now. I don't know if you guys can feel the same thing in your hands or if you can feel it coming out of my hands, but it's just like coming out. So we're just going to encapsulate all the disharmonious energy, all the blaming, all the shaming energy, all the excuse energy. And we are just containing it as light workers on the planet right now who are here to shine our light. We use our power for good. Oh, we just neutralize and heal that energy. Oh, yes. Can you guys feel this? The entire planet. We do this for each and every individual 8 of the 8 billion on the planet right now, that the disharmony in their life would neutralize and they would see a higher vision of this disharmony. What is going on? How can they heal it? How can they be a neutral force? I even had a situation yesterday that could have been just awful. And as the person drove up to me and said, I thought they'd forget to tell you that's why you're here by mistake on my 4th trip on an hour out of my day. And I just said, oh, okay. And I decided, there were opportunities for me to get angry and I just chose not to go there. I choose to just neutralize the energy and just go, it's okay. I would have been here anyway. It's okay. It's all right. And my brain started going, why didn't that person let me know? And why didn't that person that drove up to see if I was there let me know in advance? And I was just like, you know what? I'm not stepping in that cow pie. I am not stepping in. I chose. Who cares? I'm here. Doesn't matter. I choose to be a vessel of grace and mercy. That's the road I choose. How about you? How about you? Yes. Just blessing the entire planet, our 8 billion brothers and sisters who need so much grace and so much mercy at this time when the energy of the planet seems so divided because there are just a lot of choices to be made right now. Love, 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 love. White light, love, love, love. And don't ever for a minute think that your contribution, your energetic contribution, your decision of how to behave doesn't do massive contribution to the planet. Because we are in a holographic universe, and what one of us do, what one of us chooses, that's why it feels so bad when we choose to say something mean. Even in our mind, it does not feel good because it is not in alignment for anybody. Just the other people are so used to it, that's what they think they are, but they're not really. Okay, so we're just sending yes energy. Yes. We do the right thing. We do what's right. We do what's right. And I had a huge victory. Listen to this one. Okay, what it was my son forgot to tell me that I didn't have to go and pick up my grandson. And it was an hour out of my day, and I had to rush off of a live stream that was really important. And I chose to not even tell him or remind him of it. Doesn't matter. It's okay. That was huge. Not to even hint at it. Actually, I did kind of hint at it. I did kind of mention it. Not mention it like, yo, you forgot. But I just, when I went out to pick up Black, I'm like, just no. Let it be. Let it be. Every time we make the right choice, we just expand in our capacity, right? We just expand in our capacity to do more good, to be this. And sisters and brothers, we are the beacons. We are those that when people look at us, my prayer is that white light would just be streaming off of me, not to draw attention to myself, but that everybody who even drives past me, something hits them and they're elevated and they're like out of the shit. Excuse my language, Marcus. I don't know how old you are, but they're elevated out of the crapola that is everything. Everybody is just swimming in CNN, blah, 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 listening to their complaining neighbors. That's all they are bathing in. And we can just give them oh, that's my prayer. That just streamers of white light come off my white Jeep. When people are driving alongside of me, they're getting a heavy dose of it. Okay. If you're suffering from a mystery or chronic illness, don't allow yourself to think that you've done something wrong, please. Today, it's difficult to navigate our health. If this card has made its way to you, you're being called to focus on your healing in practical ways, to prioritize your health, to be kind and tender to your miraculous body, to give yourself the grounding and care you need, to put your body first, to nourish yourself as you would a newborn baby. Oh, Janine, thank you so much. To treat yourself with tender care. Yes, everyone just say yes, yes, yes. And just vow to treat yourself with tender care, because what happens is as we treat ourselves with mercy and tender care, that's the only way we're able to give that to anyone else. And when anybody is ever dissing us, whenever anybody is choosing a lower road with us, it's our opportunity. Okay, I'm gonna dig into this in a second. I'll dig into your comment in a second, Darlene. Whenever any of us have an opportunity to choose the high road, by default, it's like just the automatic, lazy, effed up way of being as a human being, or choose the higher road, we are opening up a portal for everybody around us. We are actually becoming a portal for other people to come through and see a higher way. And they won't even know what hit them. They won't think it's you. They won't attribute any of it to you. So if you want to get any credit for it, forget it. Kind of defeats the purpose anyway. I think that's what Jesus meant when he said, let the left hand not know what the right hand is doing. Like if you're giving with your left hand, your right hand doesn't even know that you're just automatically just giving your gifts, just giving your light, just, telling the person, oh, you look great today, walking down the aisle. I mean, doesn't that just elevate you? If you want to get out of a funk, all you have to do is go to the market and tell 5 people, oh, I love your hair. Gee, your skirt's so pretty. I like the way your makeup is today. You're shining today. Or just beam light to people. They won't know what to do with it. People have forgotten how to do that. We kind of need to do double duty to remind people, oh yeah, we're human. We can be nice to each other. Okay, Darlene, let me get back to your okay. My plans got canceled yesterday, so I was able to offer a friend to dig a little grave for a family kitty. I thank the universe for making me available to support family instead. Yes. Yes. I respect the opportunity to lay any life to peace. Absolutely. Darlene, right? I always say ideas that don't even realize that I'm giving them advice. All right, I always say ideas. They don't, yeah, you realize that I'm giving, yes. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. And I need to shut my mouth on, trying to fix things and, being a counselor for 25 years, being hired to fix things. It's kind of a bad habit to break. But just being a source of grace and mercy. Oh my God. What a breath of fresh air, right? What a breath of fresh air. Thank you, God. Thank you for the opportunity to be a breath of fresh air. All right. You may be called to switch things up with your body or your emotional well-being, to call in a team of helpers. This is Rebecca Campbell, by the way. I always like to give her credit for these cards. They're brilliant. Who have mastered deep cellular and emotional healing. The Arcturans, yeah. They want you to know that it's possible to feel vibrant in your body and well in your skin. I insist on only doing this. Just being is right. Love the birds in the back. Are you talking about the birds that are always squawking at my place? There was a goose fest happening. I was listening to Matt Kahn this morning while I was laying in bed, and I actually had to turn my volume on my phone up full blast. There was like a goose convention happening right underneath my bedroom window. And I just love it that we get to meld and, go with nature. And I want to say something else about nature. There's all this stuff about we're destroying nature. And yeah, that's true on some levels and a lot of levels. But, yeah, Kathy, isn't she wonderful? I remember in North Dakota getting off the beaten path. I was actually looking for something that I'd lost, and it was out in a field. Yeah, I think they're geese. Yeah. And I got off the beaten path, and I looked back on the path, and I'm like, all those dudes have to do is get off the beaten path, and there's so much wilderness. And in fact, I've heard this statistic before. There is so much government land that is held and preserved. Yes, in the hot spots of the cities, we're way, taxing everything. But there is so much open land. We have to be very careful what we're being fed and propagandized to. So that's what I just wanted to say. So like my place, for example, I have a big lake that I live on, and we're up against a marsh, and the marsh is probably half of Charleston. And so there's all this open land, and it's a bird sanctuary here, and it's just magnificent. Okay, where was I? They want you to know that it's possible to feel vibrant in your body and well in your skin. And I personally will not accept anything less. Okay? And I know that I have been shown the ways through, actually, I'm just going to drop a name here, Anthony William. Absolutely, hands down, his stuff is 100% the way to get your body on track. Get your body on track. I'm doing a violation of it right now with this coffee, but I always can go back to it. And so, if I'm not feeling vital in my skin, I know exactly what to do. No excuses. No excuses. No excuses. So, but I'll go off the beaten path sometimes just to experiment and just to go, did this really work? I just want to see how much I need this. I just want to see what it be. So I will go off just to experience the contrast, to experience the relief of, back on celery juice, back on heavy metal detox smoothie, back on steamed potatoes, back on no fat, and just, stay in the thing. Oh, it feels so good. So I just do that for the fun of it because I just like doing it. I like experiencing the contrast sometimes. Abraham talks about that sometimes. The reason we wait until we're hungry to eat is because we enjoy feeling the contrast and feeling how good it feels to get back. Janine, got to get ready for work now, sis. Love you. Have the best day ever. And all my EA sisters. Yes, Janine, sending you so much grace for today. It's going to be a revelationary day. Every single person that you meet is going to just teach you something new. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. The Arcturans are a galactic group of beings who have mastered deep cellular and emotional healing. They want you to know that it's possible to feel vibrant in your body and well in your skin. To have your cells return to effervescence and vitality, to find calmness and contentedness, to have a soothed nervous system and a tranquil heart. Here's to our nervous system and our tranquil heart. Put your hands on your heart right now. Just send love to your nervous system, calming and tranquil, healing the nervous system. Yes, 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 yes. Place this card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. Yeah, Kathy, sometimes your body needs a break from everything. I agree. There are just times I'm just not feeling my stem cell patches, and I'm just not feeling my supplements. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing it today. I agree, Kathy. Sometimes it's just for reset, just to reset. Okay, and say this. I'm holding this card on my heart for you guys. I'm going to hold it here so you guys can see it. I take back my vitality and energy. So repeat after me. I take back my vitality and energy and feel more and more healthy each and every day. My body knows how to heal. My body knows how to heal. So with that, let's just consult our body, what it needs from us to restore and regenerate over the weekend. I'm getting feet in the ocean. Feet in the ocean. I tried to do that yesterday and it was not a good thing. Feet in the ocean. Yes. Love you guys so much. Thanks for playing with me today. Now, let's see if it'll let me finish today.